Hey Pisces, how's it going? It's time for your reading. My name is Kelly. I will be doing the read here. Let's get into it and see what's going on here. Isa. Isa is ice. Something stopped. Or something needs to stop. This is talking about something that's frozen. That's not good or bad. It's just something's frozen. Lagoose. But things are moving. You know what this reminds me of? Lagoose here, Pisces, is water. Okay, it's like clear, crystal clear flowing water that you can see through. You can see the bottom of the the lake or the river. Lagoose is more like a flowing river, but it also means the deep ocean too. So, this kind of reminds me of frozen water, ice on top of the surface, but water still moving, flowing underneath. This is telling you here to flow, to go with the flow and flow inward, okay? Flow inward because something stopped, so there's a need to flow inward. What else? Arcana. Wow, it looks like a really good read so far, Pisces. This represents birth, the birth of new ideas. It could actually even be a real birth, but I don't feel so much in this read. But that's the meaning of it. And the thing about Barcana is it's talking about healing and nurturing. It's motherly type of energy. So it's protecting. Okay? It's a natural ability to protect. It's protecting something without necessarily broadcasting it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to tell everybody everything. Especially when it comes to nurturing something here. It's a natural thing. That's what I'm kind of like getting to. It's just, you're just being, it's just could talk about, doing something quietly by yourself. Perthro. And I like that. Because, Perthro, Pisces, is, it's talking about mysteries or the unknown, or secrets. As advice, this is kind of like saying to let go of the need to try to control everything, okay? Just allow the universe to show you the next step. Because, see, you have Isa right here. Something's, the surface is still frozen. This could possibly have to do with your career. Fehu. Well, you know, Fehu talks about money, okay? Fehu talks about money or health. So, you know, Fehu here is touching Iza. So, you know, there could be something, you know, frozen, you know, as far as some sort of financial. You don't need to force any financial breakthrough because this Iza here has got something frozen. All right? It's saying to preserve what you have. Okay? So, you know, it's kind of like saying to save this to wait until the ice melts to where you can plant your seeds and to start this new beginning. Yeah. This is the seed right here. This is money, the seed, right? So don't preserve what you have, okay? Be conservative and wait for this thaw to melt. Yeah. I don't think you can really force your way through that. Things are moving though, underneath, okay? So seek, this is kind of like saying to me, like, to seek within yourself, Pisces, and nurture this new beginning, you know, whatever this new beginning is that you want to start. And it could have something to do with your money. You know, keep things to yourself, nurture that idea, and wait for this ice to melt. Don't force nothing. Isa again. Dang, that kind of double confirms. That double confirms it. I mean, this is somebody else's energy here when we're getting over on this side. Mostly it's somebody else's energy, but it's also our energy too. And this is just reinforcing what this Isa has already told me. So you can't really force nothing. You got to wait for the ice to melt. And whoever it is that you could be dealing with, could be, you know, somebody that's cold or something. Either that or they're slow. And you have Perthro. I mean, not Perthro, Thoracicis, sorry. That's Perthro. This is Thoracicis. It's in reverse. You know, it seems to me like this person is going through some sort of difficult situation. This is the thorn, and it's kind of turned inward on them, and it's something. Something. This person is definitely going through some sort of a situation. It was. Yeah, I don't feel that this person is going through, I think this person is going through some sort of painful, something is painful. This person's going through some sort of pain over something. Or they could be angry. This person could be angry as well, too. I'll clarify all that with some cards here in a few. Let's get another rune. Okay, Digaz. Well, I like that. You know, with Digaz there next to Isa, it's like a really long night. You know what I mean? You ever experience that? You know, a night that just takes forever for the dawn to come? And kind of like that's what I feel here with this. Yeah. So let's pull some cards out and see, you know, what else. Let's pull some of these cards out here. What's going on with Pisces? Got the ring. Got the ring. The ring is talking about cycles or relationships or some sort of contracts or a commitment. Some sort of contract or commitment. Something is currently locked down. Yeah, with this Isa right here. And Fehu. Something could be locked down, Pisces. But don't worry, whatever this is locked down, this Isa is a layer of protection. So whatever this is protected still. What else is going on here with Pisces? You got the ship. Okay, so the ship is talking about, you know, some sort of a, you know, journey, departure, travel, some sort of progression. You know, when I'm really kind of like feeling this card and I'm looking at it, I'm kind of like inclined to feel that this is talking about Lagoose. Yeah, this is beneath the frozen ice. This could be, you know, emotional. This could be an emotional shift, or it could be a professional shift that's trying to move you forward, and it's moving under the ice. What else? The lily. Well, the lily is okay. The lily comes in handy here, Pisces. The lily comes in handy because what it's saying here is talking about, well, it's talking about maturity, you know, maturity, patience, peace, long-term stability. And, you know, this kind of reminds me here of Barcana. It really does. It kind of confirms that the current pause here with Isa isn't any kind of a failure whatsoever. It's something mature and slowly ripening. Yeah, and it requires time, and that's why Isa's there. Well, that makes it much better, doesn't it? Yeah. What else? And you got the crossroads. So the crossroads talks about, here I'm dumping cards out all over the place. The crossroads is talking about choices, you know, multiple paths. See all the different paths on here? This is something to do with this mystery up here with Perthro. You're going to have some sort of something that you don't see here, some sort of mystery you're gonna see here. It's gonna put you at the fork, some sort of fork in the road or something. You're gonna have multiple choices. Yeah. I wanted to pull some more cards. Let's see what else. Got the stars. The moon. And the house. Stars, the moon, and the house. Well, that's pretty good, because the stars talks about inspiration and clarity, and also it could be a wish fulfillment too. It could be something, you know, a long-term vision that's, you know, and you're guided towards some sort of long-term vision. And this is talking about your intuition right here. Your intuition. This is, you know, the moon. Deep emotions. Look at this Lagoose over here. The deep ocean. Deep emotions. Yeah. It can talk about creativity and psychic insights and the subconscious mind. And then you have the house. And the house is talking about security and safety. So, you know, this is looking really honestly very, very good. Just trust that this isn't random, this whatever this is, this slowdown, okay? It's something that needs to ripen. And, you know, this is some sort of creative idea. Some of you may have some sort of a creative idea that you're working on in the privacy of your own home. Yeah, could be something like that. That's kind of a really cool looking read. Bottom of the deck, you got the clover, which is luck. So luck is on your side, Pisces, for sure. I want to see what's going on with this other person. Remember I was talking about how this other person over here is... who could be cold, and they're going through some sort of a difficult situation. I'm pretty sure of that. Let's pull some cards out and see what's going on with this person. What's going on with this person? The coffin. Something's ended with this person. Something in their life has come to an end. That's what I'm feeling. It seems like some sort of a painful end too, because, you know, I see thoracicis right there. They are at, they're actually, you know, something could be very, very stagnant in their life as well with Isa right here. And this could also indicate illness. The cross. Oh, man. So this person is suffering for sure. Like I said, this is painful. This person is suffering. You know, this could be some sort of karma, and they're suffering some sort of deep pain. And this is really a heavy test of endurance for them here with Iwa's here. Yeah. That doesn't look, you know... Yeah, they've definitely got a cross to bear, for sure. What else is going on with this person? I normally don't get into the other person, but I just kind of was curious, so... You got the mice. So this person's under a lot of stress and anxiety. Their internal peace is being eaten away. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. They could have, you know, constant worry and guilt and stress. This person could be ill. This person could be addicted to something as well. Yeah, the snake. Dang. So the snake, it talks about deception. Talks about deception, jealousy, you know, toxic. This person's pretty toxic, I feel. Yeah, there's some sort of a entanglement of betrayal or some sort of highly messy deal that's going on in their life right now. That's for sure. Gosh, I don't know what else to say. Yeah. With this Digaz here, though, for us, this is like I said, a very, very long night. But the light is coming, and the transformation is just about here, okay? So there's no need to push for nothing. Just let things fall into place naturally, Pisces, and this ice will eventually melt. Just keep nurturing what you're doing, okay? All right, you guys. I want to pull a couple other cards out too. It's kind of a different reading, huh? And look at this. The first card I'm looking at is the end of a tough cycle approaches. I really like that. What's going on with Pisces? It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Well, you'll know when it's time to take action, Pisces. Just listen to that intuition. You got Legoosh in the upright, so, you know, we're Pisces. We don't really need to be told to use our intuition when this is upright because we know. Other signs, yeah, that you might need to tell them. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So this is a really good time to meditate and contemplate and nurture what this new beginning here is about ready to begin, okay? Just got to wait for the ice to melt and be conservative with your money, you know. Keep what you have for now, all right? Things are going to be moving around. Things are going to be turning around very shortly, you know, and I see that here very clearly with Digaz. This is right when the sun comes up over the horizon, a new day. Well, there you have it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces? Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye for now.